welcome back to the channel. It's me, Clocksyn, and today's video is going to be about frequencies. One of my favorite words. It's the word of the day, frequencies, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get it in. Frequencies is just a vibrational frequency of just a particular, I guess, thing. I don't want to say object because frequencies are everywhere. You know, your frequencies are in different dimensions, different planes and whatnot. But we're going to be talking about it on a more basic level, like frequencies of people and attitudes and situations that you want to avoid or be in. So, for example, you go into a crowd and everybody's talking about money, but you're broke. You want to find out how to get on that frequency of money to have more money, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about. We want to learn how to change frequencies and stay on frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Because frequencies are so important because frequencies control how you think. So you might ask me, what's the difference between a poor person and a rich person? It's not that that person's better or has more value than the other. It's just they're on a different frequency. So if nobody taught the poor guy how to be rich, he's going to be in that poor frequency. You know what I'm saying? So what does that mean, poor frequency? The thought patterns that come to his head are not, oh, I need to make $100, this hour, or $1 million, whatever, because he's literally on a different frequency. Those thought patterns don't even come to his brain or her brain or that person's head at all. So those type of thoughts and those type of reactions never come to the poor person because he's thinking about other stuff. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to eat right now? Because I don't have no money. So that's the frequency he's on. So the rich person is about, okay, what's the next car I'm going to buy? You know what I'm saying? Food is, what meal I'm going to buy because I don't have money is not even on that rich person's mind because it's on a different frequency. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't even come to his mind. It's like, well, it's automatic. So it's all about how to change frequencies. So how do you change frequencies? Through knowledge and understanding and wisdom. So, well, not really wisdom. It's more like just knowledge. So with knowledge, you're able to learn how other people think and then just copy how they think or copy what they do. And it's obviously going to change your frequencies. That's, for example, if you want to learn about agriculture or whatever, you have to tune into their frequency. So what do people who are masters of agriculture do? They study agriculture. They're out in nature or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're out and studying agriculture, right? So you have to do the same thing. So then you're in that frequency. You're in the frequency of agriculture. Now you're learning about the books, reading about the books, being around it. And so now those type of thought patterns are going to come to your head. So architecture, for example, you want to build stuff, you should probably be building stuff, you know what I'm saying, to learn about how to build stuff. So, go to the most simple, go to the most basic perspective of any type of subject you want to go to and physically or mentally do it so you can be in that frequency. For example, like me, I'm an indie developer, right? But I wasn't always an indie developer. I thought it was impossible to do it, right? So I had to tune myself into that frequency. Like, okay, what do indie developers do? They learn how to make games. They practice making games. They download softwares to be able to make games. They make art. You see what I'm saying? They put it all together to make a game. Okay, so maybe I should start doing that. Okay, so I don't normally do that. So let me just start drawing. Let me start making music. Let me start, finding game engines, testing them out, and putting them together. Now I'm doing what they're doing, so I'm on their frequency. But I would never be on that frequency if I didn't know about indie game development. How did I know about indie game development? Knowledge. So the whole purpose of changing frequencies is you need to always seek for knowledge. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You should never be comfortable with, okay, I know everything, I'm good now, no nothing else. No, you should always be in a search for more and more knowledge 24/7, 7 days a week, okay? So if you're always in search for knowledge, it means you're always going to learn new things. That means your potential is limitless because you'll be able to. Sorry about this plane, y'all. What I'm saying is your potential is basically limitless because whenever you choose to, you'll be able to tap into a different thought pattern about, oh wait, I heard somebody say something about 4x. So whenever you choose, you can be like, you know what, I want at this moment, at this time, and this day, I want to tap into the frequency of 4x. Boom. Let's start with the basics. What is 4x? Okay, it's a trading system. And you just keep learning, and eventually you're in the frequency of 4x. And why would you want to be in the frequency of 4x? Because the frequency of 4x accumulates money, and you get money from 4x. So, okay, boom. You want to be in the frequency of 4x because you get money out of being in that frequency. So you don't want to just be in every single frequency because it might not be something good for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the frequency of arguments because what comes out of that? Pain, suffering, trauma, emotions, whatever, right? So you don't want to be in the frequency of arguments. So you want to avoid that. How do you avoid the frequency of arguments? Not having it on your mind. So that means you can't always be thinking about arguing with somebody, can't always be conflicting with somebody else. You need to avoid those type of people so you're not in their area, so they don't say things to make you say other things to stay in that frequency. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about frequencies, y'all. All about frequencies. So certain frequencies you don't want to be in, and certain frequencies you do want to be in. How do you change frequencies? With knowledge. So you seek the knowledge, and then you consciously go into a thought perspective, and you just keep building on that until your whole world is 4x or whatever you want to go into. You see what I'm saying? And how you get out of it? You stop thinking about it so much to where it's not your whole world, and you find another thing to counteract it, because positives is the opposite of negative. So if you want to get out of a negative situation, start thinking positively, okay? Take positive actions, go to the positive route. So if you're in a room with 5 people who are arguing with you, but there's one person outside who agrees with you and you're cool with your friend, go over there. And then you're obviously not going to be with the 5 people, therefore you're not in their frequency. You're not in that, evil, bad, whatever frequency. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's really simple when you start thinking about it like that. It's all frequencies. All that stuff becomes real easy to you when you put it like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to get rich, or you want to work out. If you want to work out and you're super scrawny, and you think it's impossible. No, it's because you're just not on that frequency. Bodybuilders don't think it's impossible to work out. It's easy to them because they're always doing it. You see what I'm saying? They weren't always like that, but because they're on that frequency, they're able to just casually do that type of stuff because it's just their daily routine. They boom, boom, boom. So that's easy to them. You see what I'm saying? Pros, the stuff they do is easy to them because they've been doing it for so long and they're on that frequency, and they get the results of being on that frequency. You see what I'm saying? But to us, it's like, oh my God, those guys are just, I don't know, they do the impossible. It's not impossible. It's just a frequency that they're on, and they've been doing it for a long time, so they've mastered that frequency. You see what I'm saying? You mastered a frequency that you're in that you probably don't even know about. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't know it was a frequency. So people will ask you, how do you do that? It just comes natural to me. I don't know. Like for me, most of my friends tell me, oh my God, you're such a trustful dude. I can trust you, and you're one of my best friends. Like I got so many people who always tell me that you're one of my best friends. I'm like, bro, okay, I didn't know that. We were just cool friends. We talk about you my best friend. I know you for a few months. Like I had this dude back in school, right? He was talking about, bro, Clocksyn. I wasn't Clocksyn back then, but I'm gonna just say it for the video. Clocksyn, you're one of my best friends. But I'm like, wow, we only been friends for like a month, and you got like 20 other people you've been friends with for years. How am I your best friend? You see what I'm saying? But it's the qualities that I have that people find so rare that I've had my entire life. And it just comes natural to me. Like, what? Why would I not trust you? You're not giving me a reason not to trust you? I'm gonna trust you. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why would I not be loyal? I want people to be loyal to me, so I'm gonna be loyal to you. So the basic principles, like treat people how you want to be treated, I follow that to the T automatically. So it's not like, oh crap, I gotta be trustful today. I gotta be trustworthy today. I gotta be loyal today. It's automatic. So I'm always in the frequency of peace and positivity as much as I possibly can. So this stuff doesn't come foreign to me. It's natural. So I wouldn't say I've mastered the frequency, but I'm pretty good at it. You see what I'm saying? So, but I know what it takes to always be in this frequency. You know what I'm saying? So I have to think positive, be positive to other people, and then that stuff just comes back to me naturally. So I'm always in this frequency, and I'm chilling in it. So when other people come into my frequency, my space, they feel that positive energy and like, wow, this guy's so cool. It's just me chilling in the frequency. That's all it is. I can easily tap into an evil frequency and be in that frequency all the time. So when somebody comes around me, they feel all drenched and like, oh my God, this guy's so evil. I can say stuff that hurt people. I know how to do that, but I choose not to. You see what I'm saying? I have the knowledge and understanding, and I don't want to be in that frequency because, what do I get out of that? You see what I'm saying? I get a lot out of being in this cool frequency. You see what I'm saying? I meditate. It's so relaxing. This frequency gives me a lot of good things. So I like to stay in this frequency. I call it the Clocksyn frequency. But yeah. I don't want to make the video go on too long, y'all, but that's just the basis on frequencies on a more basic level, not nothing too deep. But yeah, try to learn to have consistent search for knowledge so you can tap into other frequencies and stay in the frequencies you want to stay in, and then get out of the frequencies you don't want to be in. All right, y'all? And this goes hand in hand with the other video I made, which is the art of silence. Because sometimes you just gotta be silent to really scan the room and find what frequency you want to be in at any given moment. So if you go into a room, you're like, boom, that guy I want to talk to, but I need to be in the frequency that he's in to be able to talk to him. So let me find out what frequency he's in by listening and not talking. Because when you talk, you send vibrational waves into the universe for other people to pick up on, and they'll know what frequency you're on depending on what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to say something and accidentally be put into the wrong frequency, and people be like, oh, this guy's on that time, so let me not talk to him. Even if you're not actually on that time, you just said something to where they think you think they're that way, so you didn't mess up your opportunity. You see what I'm saying? So you just sometimes just be quiet and find out what frequency they're on, so you can kind of match that or counteract the frequency for a specific response. Okay? And it might sound complicated, but whatever. You break it down. Y'all not stupid. But yeah, just want to make the video. Thank y'all for watching. Follow my Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. YouTube for sure. Make sure y'all subscribe. Okay, I see the subs going up. Y'all gotta subscribe a little more, alright? But yeah, this video will be going up soon. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Next video will probably be up tomorrow. Leave some ideas in the chat below. These are some good builds. I like making these videos, these intellectual videos. All right, I like making these. So yeah, comment down below your thoughts, and yeah, catch y'all later. Peace out.